Welcome, everybody. I'm grateful and delighted you could be with me today. I'm Jen Baradi, a yoga and iRest mindfulness teacher. I just wanted to welcome everyone that's regularly joining our series, Courage Health and Wellness Community, and CANAF Community, Canadian Alopecia Areata Foundation. Just after a short intro, let's restore and rejuvenate with movement, gentle chair yoga. Then restore and rejuvenate with slowing down through iRest guided mindfulness practice, and finish with Q&A. For those of you just joining in today for the first time, here's a little background. Yoga and mindfulness practices have been researched and are found over time to enhance well-being of mind and body, enable us to manage stress better, relieve discomfort, in many cases chronic pain, and may lead to better quality of sleep. iRest Integrative Restoration is science-backed, was developed by Dr. Richard Miller, psychologist, researcher, yogic scholar, initially for Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, later for VA Department of Defense, and now used all around the world in therapies, studios, homes by all ages. And related to his quote, maybe joining in today, giving yourself some time, you may feel even just a little more in touch with innate sense of feeling of healing and a reconnection with yourself and everything around you. So beginning with a peaceful practice of chair yoga, if you've never practiced chair yoga, basically using a stable chair as a prop, mostly seated for this 15-minute practice, and feel free to take off your shoes and socks or leave them on. You can modify any positions or poses, taking rest, listening to your body, following the Yoga Sutra, self-knowledge, Svatiyaya, always following advice of your medical practitioners for any injuries. You may find seated movements comfortable, incorporating them while you're working or studying, doing these at your desk or on the sofa. And if you have any discomfort, you can just rest in your seat or stand and stretch. So I'm just going to switch cameras now. Find your comfortable position in a stable chair. Okay, just as you settle down into your chair, just starting to release. And today we're going to be connecting with what we call in yoga the crown chakra, the crown region, so just above the head. And in association with that is the color violet and white. So just maybe imagining this vibrant violet or white just emanating out through the crown. And then maybe beaming back through the crown, filling your entire body. And then the associated scent with that is frankincense and sandalwood. So this natural, ancient scent. Just imagining that as well. And connecting to the element of spaciousness. Just this lightness. As you start to build an intention, maybe around connection of higher self, purpose, life, or spirit, and spaciousness, you can repeat it 3 times to yourself, and I'll repeat it aloud 3 times for all of us. You can bring your palms to heart center or keep them on your lap. I'm spacious and one with my higher self and purpose. I am spacious and one with my higher self and purpose. I am spacious and one with my higher self and purpose. Maybe just bring that intention with you today during your practice. Okay, let's start to feel our natural breath. Maybe bringing a hand to the belly as you notice the belly rising on the inhale and falling on the exhale. Inhaling, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. Then maybe bring another hand to the chest as we cultivate this breath. Inhale, belly rises. Chest rises. Exhale, belly falls. Chest falls. Inhale, belly rises. Chest rises. Exhale, belly falls. Chest falls. And then growing this breath up into the collarbone. Inhaling, belly rises. Chest rises. Collarbone rises. Exhale, belly falls. Chest falls. Collarbone falls. Inhale, belly rises. Chest, collarbone. Exhale, belly falls. Chest falls. Collarbone falls. Maybe just feeling this breath now, the spaciousness of this breath. Maybe noticing it in other corners in your body, in your cells. and starting to build in the heartfelt desire. It's the longing, the contribution, your purpose, your why in the world. It's kind of a big question, but maybe you've been developing it with us during the series. Maybe it's about serving or being a role model, using your gifts and talents. Maybe your heartfelt desire is about loving unconditionally with kindness and compassion. And just maybe noticing how that heartfelt desire might manifest during our time together and the day beyond. Okay, let's start to wake up the body. So we've got lots of muscles in our feet and in our hands. We're going to make this with both. You can see I'm clenching my toes and then just really expanding, pressing through the muscles and the arches, the toe pad. And then again, making fists with the hands and the toes. And then releasing and expanding through the feet and in the hands. And just shake that off for a moment. Okay, so reaching up, really reaching up tall. If this feels comfortable for you, just to the degree that you can do it comfortably, or that comfortable discomfort, we say. And you can start to reach, slowly waking up the sides of the body. And then interlacing the right fingers into the left hand. We're going to draw to this left side, maybe pressing through the right foot, and this whole right side, extending and expanding. And just breathing here. Maybe another breath. And exhale, coming back to center. Let's stop in the middle just for a moment to stretch that out. Then interlacing the left fingers into the right hand, pushing down on that left foot, extending all the way up to the left fingers. Yep, and feeling that here. And just breathing here. Okay, coming back to center. Okay, left palm to left thigh. Bring the right hand behind the head and just opening up. Maybe feeling an opening in the armpit, in the pecs, a bit of a contraction in the rhomboids, the back. And if it feels comfortable, you can gaze up. Just breathe here for a moment. And then bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Yeah, feeling that expansion on the side of the neck, the scalene. Breathing here. Tilting slightly forward, finding more parts, maybe the SCM, other parts of the neck. And then bringing it a little bit more forward and maybe even closing. So you're broadening the back, contracting the chest and breathing here. Okay, good job. I'm just opening up. Let's switch. So left palm behind the head and just opening up on that left side. Feeling that expansion, rib cage, armpit. Yep, the pecs and contracting the back, the rhomboids. And just bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. And feeling that expansion on the right side of the neck, shoulder. Tilting slightly forward. And then maybe closing the arm there, broadening through the back. Contracting the front. Yeah. Okay, hopefully that's feeling good already. Yeah. Bring the arms together. We'll do a little twist. So inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twisting through the hips. Yeah, and the gaze follows. And just breathe here for several breaths. Waking up the spine gently. Exhale, coming back to center. Maybe switch your hold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist the other way. Gaze follows. Couple more breaths. And then coming back to center. Okay, hopefully that feels pretty good. Let's wake up the hips a little bit. So rocking the hips back and forth, just to the degree it feels comfortable. Okay, pressing down on the toe pads, contracting the calves, expanding the shins, and then pressing down on the heels, expanding the calves, contracting the shins. A couple more times at your own pace. And then maybe bringing out your feet just a little bit and just waking up the hips, moving the ankles. Okay, walking them back. Maybe toes come to touch in that internal rotation. And then opposite, having the heels come to touch. External rotation and opening. Breathing here. I hope you feel more awakened now. Okay, coming back to a comfortable position. And just resting here for a moment as we bring in the last part, the inner resource. It's a safe place, a safe haven, refuge. It's a tool that we've been working on in the Calming Toolkit. So maybe it's an imagined or a real place that brings you ease or memory, and enlivening this imagery with your five senses. Maybe there's words like calm, quiet, or peace that bring ease. And a felt sense in the body, maybe relaxation of the shoulders, release of the belly, maybe breath through the entire body. Just know you can come back to this inner resource at any time during our practices or in your daily life when you need some ease or calm. Okay, so thank you for practicing. I'll just bring back that intention we made at the beginning of the practice for a moment. Okay, so let's flow a little bit more. Okay, so let's do some cows and cats. So we're going to inhale, expanding the front, and then gazing up if that feels comfortable, contracting the back, the rhomboids, and then inhale, gazing at the belly. Okay, let's do this again. So inhale, and then exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Okay, finding some movement. Let's do a little bit with the legs. So grounding in through the left foot, inhaling that right leg up, and exhaling as you push. Okay, again, inhale, and pushing out. Yeah, feeling everything working. Okay, again, one more time. Inhale, and exhale. I always feel like I'm doing Tai Chi when I do this. Let's do the other side. So grounding in through that right foot, inhaling, left leg comes up, and pushing. Good. Okay, again, inhale, and pushing. Yeah. One more time. Inhale, and pushing. Good. Okay. Maybe you might want to rock that out just a little bit. You can stand up if that feels comfortable, or you can do a counter pose. It's a modified bridge. So holding onto the chair, bring your legs out, and you can just bring up your waist to release the hip flexors. And you can move back and forth just a little bit. Okay. Maybe finding alignment. So if this feels comfortable for you, you can ankles under knees, hips under shoulders, stacking the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Yep. And feeling how that is for just a moment. Okay. We did this last time. It's one of my favorites. So grounding in through the left foot, bringing the right ankle onto the left thigh. And then the whole right leg is engaged. Right palm on the right thigh. Yep, I'm just opening up the hip flexor there. 2 more breaths. And just always through the nose to keep it relaxed. Okay, holding onto the chair, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, just like 45 degrees. You can feel the broadening maybe in the lower back, the QL. Shoulders are relaxed. Maybe 1 more breath. Inhale, coming back up. Interlacing our hands around the knee, massaging the organs on that right side. We're going to twist. So inhale to lengthen, shoulders down your back. Exhale, twist towards that knee. Gaze follows last. Yep, and keep that right leg all engaged. And breathing here. A couple more breaths. Okay, exhale, coming back to center. And just releasing that leg. Let's do the other side. So grounding into that right foot. And you can release it a little bit if that's more comfortable. Left palm, left thigh, engaging that whole left side and breathing here. Maybe 1 more breath. Holding onto the chair, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And again, feeling that broadening in the QL. Maybe the hip flexors. Okay, last breath. Inhale, coming back up, interlacing the hands around the knee, massaging the organs. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, twisting through the hips. Gaze follows. 2 more breaths. Okay, coming back to center on the exhale. Great. Okay, you might want to release. Last one. We're going to walk our legs into goddess. Yep. This time our arms are in T. So feel really strong here. Yeah. If you want to release your legs, you can do that. Okay. And try to stack that spine. Yeah. So all the weight is evenly distributed. So if you want to watch for this first one, we're going to lengthen the exhales, which brings the nervous system in a more relaxed state. So we're going to inhale and then slowly following it like a bow and arrow with our eyes and our gaze, slowly exhaling through the nose. Okay, you want to try together? Okay, ready? So let's do it. Okay, so inhaling and then slowly exhaling. Feel your whole muscle working. Okay, one more time. Okay, feel very strong. Let's do the other side. So inhale, following with your gaze. Okay, one more time. Okay, good job. Thank you so much. And hopefully maybe you can feel a little bit more energy and spaciousness in your body, and maybe starting to build a connection to your higher self and higher purpose. I'd like to invite all of you now to experience an iRest Integrative Restoration guided mindfulness practice. You may want to keep something close by if any insights arise. It supports the nervous system, the rest, renew, heal response, decreased heart rate, decreased stress hormone cortisol, and a deep relaxation. You'll be guided by my voice only. Position your body however feels most comfortable and at ease. Laying down, sitting, standing up, moving. If you rest or stay awake, all possibilities are welcomed. Just come as you are and welcoming about 15 minutes of an iRest guided practice. We'll be following the 10-step protocol. You may be more familiarized with it during our series, and it includes the intention, heartfelt desire, inner resource, which you might have developed and experienced during our time together. Scanning through what we call in yoga layers or sheaths, koshas, breath, body, emotions, thoughts, joy, I ego, sahaj, which is pure awareness, enlightenment. If there's any discomfort, you can open your eyes or ground your feet firmly or find movement. With your eyes open or closed, take a few moments to settle in. Sense your entire body. The environment and sounds around you. The coming and going of your breath. Caress of air on your skin. Any colors, scents, textures of the surfaces you're resting on. Ground beneath you. If you could be more comfortable, make any adjustments to bring calm and well-being throughout your body and mind. During iRest, meet every experience as messengers, allowing each perception to unfold completely, just as it is. Experience your heart's deepest desire, longing, contribution, purpose for this lifetime. Maybe serving others with your talents and gifts. Offering unconditional love through patience and compassion. Experiencing and affirming the felt sense of your longing, contribution, purpose, heartfelt desire as true in this moment. Experience your intention. One that supports you in realizing your heartfelt desire during this practice or in your everyday life. Perhaps for being spacious and one with your higher self, life, purpose, spirit. Remembering and fully welcoming your intention for today's practice with your whole body and mind. Welcome in your inner resource, a safe haven, refuge that helps you feel secure and at ease. Perhaps imagery, a place in nature, imagined place, memory brings ease. Perhaps words, calm, peace, quiet. And a felt sense, perhaps relaxation of the shoulders, release of the belly, breath in the entire body. Recognize and affirm that you can come back to your inner resource whenever you feel the need for calm and well-being. Allowing my words to be your words as your attention wanders, drifts through your body. Without thinking. Jaw, mouth, nose, ears, eyes, forehead, arms, palms, and fingers. Torso and pelvis. Legs, feet, and toes. Without needing to shift or soften anything. Sensing the entire body as vivid sensation. Be aware of the body breathing itself. Abundance, movement, and sensation and energy. A felt sense of your inner resource of calm and well-being as breath flows in and out of the body. Notice and welcome emotions and thoughts that are present in your body and mind. Without needing to change or fix them, your experience just as it is. Feeling in harmony with yourself and the world around you. Sense your body as luminous sensation. Welcoming joy and simply being. Set aside the thinking mind. Dissolving into pure being, unchanging awareness. Reflecting now upon the journey you've just taken. Welcoming and affirming unchanging awareness in which everything is emerging, expanding, and floating away. Imagine going about your everyday life. Awareness awake and aware of itself. Sensing and affirming how in each moment You always know the exact and perfect response to each situation that you encounter in life. Take your time now as you transition back into your waking life. Welcome environment and sounds around you. And it feels right opening and closing your eyes several times. Finding movement, wiggling fingers and toes. Allowing the feeling of well-being to remain with you as you move back into your everyday life. Coming fully back, eyes open, wide awake in this present moment. Attentive and aware and grateful for taking this time for yourself in the practice of iRest. Thanks, everybody. On a Tranquil Thursday, I appreciate your time. And I just wanted to open it up to any questions or comments, be it anything to share from practices you've been attending regularly, or if it's your first time doing chair yoga or iRest mindfulness practice. Oh, good. Yeah, it's really easy. I love doing chair yoga, like because you can kind of do it even when you're in a Zoom conversation. So like I can be stretching my other leg right now and people don't really know what you're doing. Oh, beautiful. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed everything. Yeah, it makes me always feel like I'm following my heartfelt desires. So thank you for always participating and for your warm feedback. Okay, happy weekend, everybody. Yay.